Merry morning and new moon, my wonderful water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. It is Moonwind Fairy here to do your new moon to new moon message, energy, and vibes general reading. General reading, if you happen to see this message, there might be a message here for you. So I'm going to do a general reading for water signs, and then at the end, I will pull from a different deck the kind of personalize the general read. Also, I'm going to be pulling an oracle card, and that's going to be kind of like your new moon message from the universe. So let's go. New moons are about planting seeds. What the heck? Planting seeds and new beginnings and setting intentions. And this is going to be a pretty intense new moon. So make set your intentions. And new beginnings cheers to new beginnings. What's going on with my water signs? Yup. Ace of Pentacles. Pentacles represent our hearth and home and how we make our monies. So this is time to be planting seeds for a new future, for a successful future. The beginning of a new venture or task, new ideas, planting seeds for the future, great potential for success, manifesting power, ambitions, and prosperity. Can also mean the need to create strong foundations to support your dream, risk of financial loss, missed opportunities, the need to prioritize, being overly greedy, and missing the bigger picture. The mantra of this card is I plant my goals with intention, direct focus, and faith. Peak experience, ready for abundance, success. I'm going to say, ready for abundance, because you're ready for abundance. So let's see what's going on. But it also could be new ventures. The beginning of a new venture, because it feels like that. It feels like water signs need to be doing something new. All right, let's see what is the energy around you or coming towards you. Page of Swords. Swords are our thoughts and our intellect. Death and rebirth. Ace of Cups. Cups represent our relationships, emotions, and feelings. So the Page of Swords can be very defiant and defensive. But in this, the beginnings of a new venture, or what did it say? Ready for abundance. I think ready for abundance. But I think something new, you're planting seeds. Something new, and aces are beginnings. So in this, you've been really restless. So I think that's why it's important for you to come up with this, you're ready for this abundance. So there's something new that you need to start. So this is also coming up with some new ideas. You've got death and rebirth. It's time for a huge transformation. This could mean transforming from one job to another, some kind of situation. But this is, something has to end so that something better can be born. And then you've got Ace of Cups, which is aces are also the beginnings of new feelings. This could be new feelings about yourself, like more of a, kind of loving yourself and moving forward with some new ideas because you're ready for abundance. But this is also the deepening of an already existing relationship, but it's also you can't pour from an empty cup. So, yeah, so you're ready for abundance, this new moon. Say yeah. Okay. Wow, lots of aces. You got all 4 aces. Yay. Okay. So what is happening here? What's emerging is Ace of Swords. Swords are our thoughts and our intellect. You're clear, water signs. You've had some aha moment. And so you want to, this is your truth. This is clarity. You know what you need to do. What's transforming is Ace of Wands. This is another beginning. So you got all 4 aces. So this is big. Anyway, so what's transforming is you are inspired. You are motivated. You're starting something, some kind of very creative endeavor, something you're really passionate about. What is healing is this. This guy's been showing up so much. 7 of Swords is swords are our thoughts and intellect. This is deception. This is dishonesty. This is, somebody stealing from you, but it's like being around untrustworthy people. So to break it down, you got all 4 aces. So you're beginning something, no doubt about it. I think I'm going to say beginnings of abundance because it feels like you're clear on what you want. You're planting seeds. You've got new feelings, probably about yourself. You're ending something. You're restless. You're done being defiant and defensive. Because you've got this clarity. You're inspired. You're motivated. You want to do something that you're really passionate about. And you're done with dishonesty in people. And actually, it almost feels like you're done being dishonest with yourself. Like wherever you're at, if you're in a relationship, a situation, a job, if it's not really filling your cup, if it's not making you feel like there's more or, yeah, you don't want to be doing it. All right, let's see what is solution, outcome, and future. Nice. Yep. So the solution is start planning for your future. Start planting those seeds. And like I said, all 4 aces, it's a good one. So you want to start planting or planning for your future. The outcome is going to be 3 of Pentacles. Now, 3 of Pentacles, I've never liked this card. I don't know. Or the 3s always kind of... But 3 of Pentacles is... Pentacles represent our hearth and home and how we make our monies. 3 of Pentacles is like teamwork, community. But it also can mean to me a third person that's either helping or hindering your further progress. So... But it can mean firm foundations and your hard work will pay off. So let's say that. So this planning for your future, all 4 aces, is going to really pay off. You're planning for a firm foundation because the future is 10 of Cups. Happily ever after. Harmony in your relationships, emotional balance. So yeah. Beginnings of abundance or success. I don't know. We'll see. All right. Let's see what is the final outcome or what needs to change. You need to get rid of the dude, devil dude or dudette, whatever. Whatever is keeping you chained, either a person, a relationship, addiction, temptation, manipulation, excessiveness. You got to get rid of this guy, girl, whatever. All right. So yeah, I'm going to say beginnings of abundance because it feels like, you're clear. You're like, yeah, I don't want to be doing this stuff, hanging around these kind of people. So, all right, let's see what we got going for Cancer. The Sun. Because it's time for you to be happy. Time for you to shine. It's time to you to find your bliss. Scorpio. 8 of Pentacles. Yeah, you want to be mastering your craft. You want some kind of job or situation where you are doing your sole purpose. And Pisces. Oh, Lord. 10 of Wands. You want to be done with the burden, carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders. You want to get rid of that because it's not a good feeling for you. So yeah, The beginnings of abundance. All right, let's see what we got. Now, this oracle card is your message from the universe for this new moon. Maintain your childlike spirit. 27. Nature holds all aspects of light. This light is the same brilliant light that shines out of every child while they are still in touch with the magic of the world and nature. Find the innocence of your childhood light within and reconnect with it. This light represents your virtue and holds the memory of perfect trust, fearlessness in others, and total self-reliance. It will allow you to see the world with the eyes of a child. You will be excited to learn new things every day. How much happier our world would be if everyone reconnected to his or her purest essence. So, yeah, you know, the clarity, you want to be in a life or a situation where you are the beginnings of abundance. You want to, you know, get rid of this weight of the world on your shoulders. You want to be doing your soul purpose. So that's what I got for you. Thanks for hanging out with me. You have a blessed and beautiful new moon to new moon journey. I'll talk to you soon. Blessings and love.